students, today we have to see the next point, explanation of formation of drafts and bubbles from the second chapter, mechanical properties of fluids. Liquid drafts and small bubbles are spherical in shape because forces due to surface tension dominate the gravitational force. These forces try to minimize the surface area. These forces try to minimize the surface area of liquid. A liquid drop and a bubble does not collapse because a resultant of external pressure and force due to surface tension is smaller than pressure inside the liquid drop or pressure inside the bubble. Here consider this liquid drop of radius r. Let Pi is the pressure inside this liquid drop and Po is the pressure outside the liquid drop. Here this inside pressure is greater than outside pressure and therefore excess pressure inside the bubble inside the drop is equal to excess pressure is equal to Pi minus Po. Here, suppose that radius of this liquid drop increases by small amount delta R such that pressure inside this liquid drop remains almost constant. Here, as this liquid drop is spherical, its initial area A1 is equal to 4 pi r square. Now, final area of this liquid drop A2 is equal to 4 pi r plus delta r bracket square. We can write this like this: 4 pi expansion of this bracket r square plus 2r delta r plus delta r square. Let's multiply by this 4 pi. Therefore, 4 pi r square plus 4 pi into 2r, that is 8 pi r delta r plus 4 pi delta r square. But this delta r is very small and therefore we neglect this delta r square. Therefore delta r square is neglected. As delta r square is neglected, this final area A2 becomes 4 pi r square plus 8 pi r delta r. Therefore, increase in area of this drop is dA is equal to A2 minus A1. Here this A2 is 4 pi r square plus 8 pi r delta r. Therefore, this 4 pi r square plus 8 pi r delta r minus A1 is 4 pi r square. This plus 4 pi r square and minus 4 pi r square becomes 0 and therefore increase in area dA is equal to 8 pi r delta r. 8 pi r delta r. Now, work done by the force, work done in increasing this area of the drop by dA is given as dW, that is the work done, is equal to T surface tension into increase in area dA. This work done dW is equal to T and dA increase in area 8 pi r delta r. This work done dW is stored as excess surface energy. Suppose this is equation 1. This work done dW is also equal to the product of force that causes the increase in area dA and the delta r, which is the increase in radius of this drop. But we know that pressure P is equal to F divided by A. Pressure is equal to force divided by area, and therefore force is equal to pressure into area. From this equation we can write the excess force is equal to excess pressure. Excess force is equal to excess pressure into area. Now this excess force F is equal to excess pressure, that is Pi minus Po into excess force is equal to excess pressure Pi minus Po into area of this liquid drop. It is 4 pi r square. Let's substitute value of this force in this equation. Therefore dW is equal to force, that is Pi minus Po into 4 pi r square into this delta r. Suppose this is equation 2. Let's compare equation 1 and equation 2. From these two equations we can write this T into 8 pi r delta r is equal to Pi minus Po T into 8 pi r delta r will be equal to this term, Pi minus Po into 4 pi r square delta r. From equation 1 and 2, as LHS is same, this RHS will be same. Therefore this Pi minus Po will become, Pi minus Po is equal to this T into 8 pi r delta r divided by 4 pi r square delta r. This delta r will cancel this delta r. Then this pi they will cancel with each other, and here is r and r square. So this r and square they will cancel with each other. 4 into 2 will be 8. Therefore this Pi minus Po is equal to 2T divided by R. So this equation gives the excess pressure inside this liquid drop. This equation gives the excess pressure inside the liquid drop. This is called Laplace's law of spherical membrane. This is called Laplace's law of spherical membrane. In case of bubbles, bubble have two surface area which comes into contact with here, inner surface area and outer surface area, and therefore increase in surface area will become double. Here this term 8 pi r into delta r will become as like this. This increase in surface area dA will be twice the 8 pi r delta r. In case of the drop, this increase in surface area is this 8 pi r delta. But as bubble, we consider inside area and outside area, in inner surface and outer surface. Therefore, increase in area is equal to 2 into 8 pi r delta r. Therefore, it becomes 16 pi r delta r. Increase in area dA is equal to 16 pi r delta r. Therefore, we can write this equation as like this: T into 16 pi r delta r is equal to Pi minus Po into 4 pi r square into delta r. And therefore, Pi minus Po becomes T into 16 pi r delta r divided by 4 pi r square delta r. And therefore, from this delta r cancels with this delta r, and by cancelling these terms, we can write Pi minus Po is equal to 4T divided by r.